Bonjour! Today we are starting lesson 4. So lesson 4 is pretty short as well, just like the last 3 lessons we've done. They're just going to be 3 really short videos for your notes and then 3 practice sheets, and then we'll move right on into our quiz. You also have a project that I'm going to post. It should already be posted with a little explanation guide. That's going to be it for lesson 4, and then we'll be done with this unit and ready to get ready for our unit 1 test. So let's start with a review. So an important verb for this lesson is aller. You learned this verb in French 1, and it means to go. Aller, to go. You haven't really used it at all yet this year, so you probably need a refresher, just like you have with all of the other verbs. So I recommend, making flashcards, practicing this a lot until you can do it without making mistakes. But it's conjugated as such: je vais, tu vas, il va, elle va, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont, elles vont. You can hear here when I say nous allons, there's liaison, that Z sound between here, so we pronounce this S when normally we don't. Same thing with vous allez. There's liaison between the S and the A. So aller, to go, really important verb for the construction I'm about to show you. So the construction is just 2 parts, aller plus infinitive. Okay, in English this is called the near future, and in French it's called le futur proche. And I'll explain that in a minute, but first let's look at some examples. So in French here, je vais jouer au foot. Okay, so vais is the conjugated form of aller. Jouer is the infinitive, that means to play. So altogether this means I am going to play soccer. I am going to play soccer in the future. I intend to play soccer later today or something. Next sentence, nous n'allons pas travailler. Okay, we've got the conjugated form of aller for nous. We've got travailler, only this time the sentence is negative, so we just have ne pas around the conjugated verb, which is allons. So we are not going to work. So this could mean one of 2 things. It could mean we're not going into work, but it also could mean we're not going to work later. We're not going to work on our homework later, or we're not going to go out in the yard and pull weeds later. And then last little example here, tu vas aller au supermarché. So we've got the conjugated version of aller for tu, and then we've got the infinitive aller. So this will happen a lot. And altogether this means going to go. So the sentence means you are going to go to the supermarket. You're going to go in the future, near future at some point. That is your intention. So in English, like I said, this is called the near future. I'm going to go to the store later. I'm going to eat at my favorite restaurant tomorrow. Okay, it signifies not only something that is going to happen in the near future, pretty close to the present, but it also signifies that you have the intention to do something. And in French, it's called le futur proche, which just means the near future. And that's it for this section. It's just this construction, aller plus infinitive. You have a practice sheet to work on. It's got the answer key attached, so work on that. If you have any questions about it, or if you're confused about this construction, let me know, and I will let you move on. Au revoir.